What's up, y'all? It's TheRookYGO hitting you guys with another Week 7 Edison War League match. Today we have Arturo versus Insidious. It looks like we have Machina's versus a frog variant. I think it's Hero Frog. I don't know yet, but we'll just get on to it. Sorry if I'm sniffing a little bit. I'm kind of dealing with all these allergies. It's kind of allergy season at the moment. Fucking pollen count is crazy right now. Looks like we just card trooper set back row pass. We're gonna special summon. Oh, it's Hero Frog. Yeah, I figured. We're gonna special summon Prodigy. Go Substitute. Gonna go Frog combo here. Gonna summon the swap. Send the tree board. Bounce back the swap. Normal the tree born from hand and summon another swap from deck. Sending the other toad to the graveyard. We're gonna bounce back to normal the Unifrog. We're gonna attempt to pop the back row by attacking directly, but the compulse puts the swap back in hand. Draw bottomless. We're gonna mill 3 more. We're gonna attack over the Unifrog, and we're gonna set our bottomless in a trap stun and pass. We draw into Legacy of Yatagarasu, summoning the Treeborn. Summon Substitute. We're just gonna go dupe block here. The only problem with Hero Frogs is that you only run a certain amount of frogs, so it's like once you do block, that's it. You can't really recycle it back compared to like Forks, because Forks play like Salvage and Avarice. But we draw the Miracle. We're gonna summon swap and attack directly, bounce back. Looks like we have the Brick Forces. Oh wow, double Avarice. Oof, we just need like 2 more monsters. What's back row? Deep Prison, Bottomless, Trap Stun. Interesting. We draw into Caius. Gets met with Deep Prison on the Swap Frog. Now we have something. We're gonna go Gear Frame, searching the Fortress. Pass. We're gonna go Legacy here. Gonna go Soul Exchange. Summon Treeborn. Sack for Ryza. Low key think. Loki, I think you should have summoned Caius there, to be honest, just so we can get rid of the gear frame. I don't think that Ryza was that valuable. But yeah, we're just going to set Raiko pass. We'll draw into the break. Now we're going to go Miracle Fusion for the Ab-Zero. Is that going to be met with Bottomless? He's thinking on it, but no. But we're going to attack to the Raiko. We're going to pop 1 Dupe Frog. Dude Frog misses timing. We're going to set a back row pass. We're going to summon Gear Frame. Adding another Force. Pitching for Force for Force. I mean Fortress for Fortress. Pitching the Force for the Fortress. God damn. Tongue twisters, yo. Now we're going to Torrential, but we're going to chain Trap Stun. Now we're going to chain the Raigeki Break. Popping our own Ab-Zero. Clearing the board. Oof, that's rough, buddy. But we Pot of Avarice now. Getting back everything that we just sent to the graveyard. Getting back our Gores, a double Gear Frame, and a Raiko, and a Force, the Brick Force. But we have both Gear Fortress and Grave, so now we can pitch the other Force in hand. Yeah, Pot of Avarice again. Wow. Insane. You draw Dushu and Judgment. Wow, that was a pretty good fucking draws there. Wow. And now this just made the Dushu live. We draw a swap. I mean, we added swap. We draw Econ. Now we're going to Dushu. Oof. No? We're going to chain the Econ. Oh. In DP. Oh, okay. So in draw phase, you're going to use Econ to switch that to defense so he can't use Dust Shoot. Okay, pretty smart there. But I'm not sure. We're going to Soul Exchange the Fortress for Caius, hitting a back row. We hit the Judgment. Interesting. Now we're going to pitch the Ocean for swap. Bounce back the Caius, sack for Caius. Banishing the Hamster, but the Caius gets banished by Bottomless. We're going to attack for a K here. Bounce back the swap. Drawing to space. Set another Hamster. summon swap, attack into the hamster. We're going to be met with a Ryko. Well, we're going to summon a Ryko off the hamster, my bad. We're going to go pitch the Force for Fortress. Oof. And now we're going to swing in. Attack for 25 direct. Now we're going to drop the Gores. We're going to flip Ryko up, popping the token. Are we going to summon Caius now? Yep. Sack for Caius, banishing the Gore, set back row pass. Looking a little rough for Insidious here. The E-Call. Summoning Stratos. Stratos search Malicious Edge. Kind of in a rough spot here. You're going to need a Miracle Fusion to bail you out of this situation. Attacked over the hamster. We're going to summon Gear Frame, and that's just a wrap. Yeah, he just had way too much on board to deal with. But it looks like a Choro takes game 1 with Machina. And then Insidious will start game 2 going first. We're going to go Substitute. Summoning Swap. Setting Tree Board. Bouncing back Swap and pass. Drawing it to Ryko. Set 1 back row pass. We draw it to Stratos. We're going to go Treeborn. Sack for Caius. Hitting the set Ryko. What is this set back row? Just D Prison. We're going to swing directly. We're going to be met with D Prison. Basically got rid of 2 cards off of 1. So 2 birds with 1 stone. That's pretty good. That's why I love Caius so much. And that's why I always say you should always like hit the monster. Because at least that's guaranteed to get some value out of the Caius, Do we draw a break? Yeah, we draw a Raigeki break. Summoning Stratos. Adding the Ocean. Pitching Ocean for swap. Swap effect. We're going to send something, but we're going to Torrential here. We're going to Miracle Fusion here for the Ab-Zero. And we're just going to swing for 25. Setting a Raigeki break and pass. We're going to set 2 back rows pass. Curious, you could have Raigeki breaked one of those back rows at least. But, I mean, he still would have to deal with another. We're going to E-Call for the Alias. Then we draw the Dust Shoot. We're going to set the Dust Shoot. We're going to Dust Shoot here. We're going to send back the Cyber Dragon, which definitely would have outed his machines. Normal Alias. We're going to swing for 19 here. But we're going to bottomless. We're still thinking we're going to bottomless that. Yeah, you definitely bottomless that. Drawn to Crow. Drawn to Heavy. Not really doing much here. Drawn to Caius. We drawn to Torrential. We're drawn to Ryko. Sacking for Malicious Edge. We're going to... See, I would have done this in before standby phase. So then you can get the Treeborn. But, I mean, I guess... No, that's not even game. Like, then you would have the Treeborn, and then the Ab-Zero would be at 3k, and then you have game, right? I mean, either way, what you'd be worried about? What are you worried about? Like Gores, I guess, but it's like you have Ab-Zero to deal with it, and you have Lightning Vortex. So I don't know why you just didn't do Raigeki. I think I would have Raigeki braked, but either way, it's game. Because Arturo didn't have shit, as you could see from the hand. But yeah, Insidious takes the game 2. Looks like we're gonna go on to game 3. Best of luck to both players. Gonna summon Hamster, pass. Cyber Dragon, sack for Caius. A little aggressive here, which is fine. We like to be aggressive. I'm gonna go heavy. The Mirror Force charging for the Ryko. And then we're gonna set the Ryko pass. We're gonna sack Caius for Caius. Banishing the Ryko. We are super aggressive here. And it's working now. We're going to E-Call for the Stratos, add the Ocean. We're going to swing into the Ryko. Ryko's going to pop the Stratos, mill 3. Set the Dyna. We're going to Heavy Storm the Bottomless. We're going to attack over the Dyna, swing for 15. Oof, looking rough for our Churro here. But we're going to DD Crow the Stratos. And then draw phase. Lila. We're gonna Pot of Avarice here. A DD Crow would be insane here too. But let's see if we can draw some cards to get us out of this situation here. Draw Gear Frame and Hamster. We're gonna Lila over the Ocean. We're gonna be met with Deep Prison. And yeah, that's a wrap. Insidious takes that, put on the pressure pretty early, very aggressive with those Kaya summons. Yeah, that's how you do it, man. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe. Peace out, y'all.